Hi, how are you? Students, in this video, we are going to learn the writing skill part, and in that, we are going to learn verbal to non-verbal, how to write the question of verbal to non-verbal. This is about the information transfer. Verbal, it is about a passage, and with the help of that passage, you have to make a chart, table, pie diagram, flow chart. In this way, we have to convert that verbal or the passage into non-verbal. It means into a table, chart, diagram, etc. So that all information we are going to learn in this video. So subscribe the channel and get the notification of new videos related to your syllabus. Let's start information transfer. The first part of it, verbal to non-verbal. In this video, we will find table, tree diagram, flow chart, and pie diagram. Okay, these all contents and examples are given in this video. So first thing that we have to know what is verbal and what is non-verbal. So while writing verbal to non-verbal, one thing we have to keep in mind, verbal it means a paragraph or provided information, and non-verbal it means making a diagram, table, chart with the help of given paragraph. So we call it verbal to non-verbal. इसका मतलब क्या है कि आपको जो पैराग्राफ या जो इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड की है उसके डिपेंडेड आपको चार्ट बनाना है या ट्री डायग्राम, फ्लो चार्ट या पाई डायग्राम, ये चीजें आपको बनानी है, उसे हम वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल कहते हैं। वर्बल मतलब पैराग्राफ या इंफॉर्मेशन, और नॉन वर्बल मतलब उस इंफॉर्मेशन के डिपेंडेड आप जो चार्ट बनाते हो, टेबल बनाते हो, डायग्राम बनाते हो, उसे हम नॉन वर्बल कहते हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल. How to transfer the information by verbal to non-verbal? This is the first question. When we are going to study this part as a writing skill part, then this question always comes in our mind, and we must know that how to transfer the information from verbal to verbal and how the question comes in the exam paper. So let's start. You will be given a paragraph related to some topic or issue. You will have to pick out main points from the information given and reframe it in the form of a table, a tree diagram, a flow chart, a web, a pie diagram, a map, etc. तो आपको क्या करना पड़ता है, जब आपको वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल इस तरह का क्वेश्चन आता है और उसमें आपको एक पैराग्राफ आएगा किसी टॉपिक से रिलेटेड, किसी इशू के रिलेटेड, उस पैराग्राफ को आपको अच्छे से स्टडी करना है, उसमें से जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है वो पिकअप करने हैं, उसे उसे साइड में निकलना है, और उस पॉइंट के डिपेंडेंट उस पॉइंट के आधार पे आपको क्या करना है, टेबल बनाना है, डायग्राम बनाना है, चार्ट बनाना है या पाई डायग्राम बनाना है। तो ये होता है वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल, पैराग्राफ से अलग अलग डायग्राम्स बनाना, जो आपको क्वेश्चन में बताया है, पूछा है, वही डायग्राम हम बनाएंगे। So after that, there are general rule, or we can say the general format of verbal to non-verbal. Okay, which things we have to keep in mind while solving the problem or solving the question of verbal to non-verbal. First thing, title or headline. While transferring the information at the time, we must mention a headline for that chart, then covering all points. Okay, which points are in the information which is given in a paragraph, we have to cover that all points while making a diagram. Then appropriate graphic or layout. This is the most important, okay? Because what exactly is asked in the question, only that graphics we have to draw in our answer sheet, not others, okay? Suppose there is a question about pie diagram. At that time we have to make only the pie diagram there, okay? So before writing, read one more time the same question, which graphic exactly required there. And last one is there, proper presentation, okay? While solving this question, we have to make proper presentation of that diagram. These are basic rules, or we can say the general format of verbal to non-verbal. जब हम वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल इस तरह का कोई पार्ट राइटिंग स्किल का पार्ट लिखते हैं, तो सबसे पहले हमें कौन सी चीज याद रखनी की, जब आप आंसर लिखते हैं तो उसे कोई टाइटल या हेडलाइन देना बहुत जरूरी है। उसके बाद जो पैराग्राफ में इंफॉर्मेशन है उसमें जो भी पॉइंट्स है वो पूरे पॉइंट्स कवर करना ही पड़ेगा, ये नेसेसरी है, कंपलसरी है। थर्ड है अप्रोप्रिएट ग्राफिक, मतलब क्वेश्चन में आपको जो ग्राफिक निकालने के लिए बोला है, जो ग्राफिक ड्रॉ करने के लिए बोला है, वही एग्जैक्टली ग्राफिक आपको वहां पे ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा। अगर पाई डायग्राम बोला है तो पाई ही ड्रॉ करेंगे, टेबल का है तो टेबल ही ड्रॉ करेंगे, ट्री डायग्राम कहा है तो ट्री डायग्राम ही वहां पे हम बनाएंगे। मतलब जो पूछा है वही बनाना पड़ेगा, और उसका जो प्रेजेंट है वो प्रॉपर प्रेजेंटेशन होना बहुत जरूरी है। इस तरह से ये इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्ट हुआ वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल का। नेक्स्ट देखो, one example is given for your studies. Read the following information and prepare a flow chart. Give appropriate title or headline. Okay, one passage is given there, and with the help of that passage, with the help of that given information, you have to make a flow chart. Okay, because in the question a flow chart is mentioned, that's why we have to make the flow chart of how a paper is manufactured. Okay, so let's start the paragraph. Manufacture of paper. Paper is chiefly used for writing. The raw material used in the manufacturing of paper is wood, grass, bamboo, and rice. There are several processes by which the raw material is converted into plump. Most commonly, the raw materials is cut into pieces and then immersed in water to convert it into plump. The plump is then mixed with lime for whitening it. This plump and lime mixture is boiled at high pressure. The plump is next passed through wire meshes. The paper sheets are removed from the mesh, and while it is still wet, these wet sheets are passed over heated rollers to remove the water, and the paper is dried so as to make thin sheets of paper. This is the paragraph, and with the help of that paragraph we have to find out which is the perfect process of manufacturing the paper. Okay, and that information we have to put in a flow chart. In the answer you can find that how we have prepared a flow chart of manufacturing of paper. In the first box we have mentioned raw materials. Which are the raw materials? Wood, grass, bamboo, and rice. These are the raw materials. And second box is there, cut into pieces and immersed in water and made into pulp. This is the second process of manufacturing of paper. Then third one is mixed with lime for whitening. Plum is boiled and passed through wire meshes. And next one is wedge paper, and last process is passed to a heated roller and thin sheets of paper are made. In this way you can make a flowchart with the help of given information or given paragraph. Okay, so this first example was of flow chart. So see, the next one is a table. Question number second, read the following passage and complete the table. Paragraph is there. Dialect is a form of language spoken in one area which may be different from other forms of the same language. Each language has dialects which change every few kilometers. India is a multilingual country. Each state follows its own language as official language. For example, Marathi is the official language of Maharashtra, while Ahirani, Waradi, Kokni, and Malwani are its dialects. Several languages in India are spoken but do not have any script. In Karnataka, Kannada is the official language. Tulu is spoken in Karnataka but has no script. In England, English is the official language while Scottish spoken in Scotland and Welsh spoken in Wales are dialects of English. Okay, in this paragraph you will find this paragraph is about dialects, spoken language or without script language, after that official language. Okay, and Maharashtra, Karnataka and England, these states are mentioned there. Maharashtra and Karnataka, these two states are from India and England is from another. Okay, so first thing we have to find out which are the official languages, which state are mentioned there, and which dialects are there, and which languages doesn't have a script. Okay, in answer you will find how we have made a table. Okay, this we call this a table of given information. Okay, these all information you will find in the table. So in this way you can make non-verbal form of verbal. So state Maharashtra, official language Marathi, dialects Ahirani, Waradi, Kokni and Malwadi. Spoken or without script, that box is empty because in the paragraph that information is not provided about the Maharashtra. Then second one is Karnataka. The official language of Karnataka is Kannada, a dialect Tulu, and no script is for Tulu language. And last one is England. Official language of England is English. Then dialects of England are Scottish and Welsh. And once again, spoken or without script, this box also empty there. In this way, you can make a table. तो जो आपको इंफॉर्मेशन पैराग्राफ में प्रोवाइड किए उस पैराग्राफ में दिए इंफॉर्मेशन के डिपेंडेंट आपको इस तरह से टेबल बनाने पड़ते हैं. तो ये आपको समझ गया होगा. नेक्स्ट देखिए क्या है. पाई डायग्राम. दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट for your exam. See the question. Read the given information and make a pie diagram with the help of it. Okay, आपको पैराग्राफ रीड करना है और उस पैराग्राफ के डिपेंडेंट आपको पाई डायग्राम बनाना है. पहले पैराग्राफ रीड करेंगे, उसके बाद पाई डायग्राम. पाई डायग्राम मतलब क्या होता है, इस तरह के आपको सर्कल बनाना पड़ता है और जो नंबर्स दिए उस तरह से आपको उसे ड्रॉ करना पड़ता है, उसे पाई डायग्राम कहते हैं. इस तरह से सर्कल बना के. तो देखो पैराग्राफ क्या है. In Vidyashilpi English School, there are many students. In the class of 10th A, there are 95 students as well. In the class of 10th B, the students are 60. In the same school in 9th standard, total students are 150. In that 90 students are in the class 9th A and remain 60 students are in 9th B. In the 8th standard, class students are much less, only 55 students are there, so the division is not made for that standard. This is the total of the school of standard 8 to 10. This was the paragraph, and with the help of that numbers, with the help of that information, we have to make such type of pie diagram. Okay, the direct answer is given there. Okay, and what is the title we have given for this answer? Pie diagram of students of Vidyashilp English School. This is the title of our answer, and beside there you will find how we have drawn a pie diagram with the help of given information. Okay, you will find there how we have made a circle and how the number of students we have mentioned there as well. With the help of arrow we have shown the classes of that students also. In this way you can make a pie diagram. This is the most important. You have to keep in mind how we have to make a pie diagram. Next one is there. Question number 4. Read the given information or passage and prepare a tree diagram. Okay, now we have to study about tree diagram, how we have to draw it. First we have to understood which information is provided in the paragraph, and with the help of that information we have to make a tree diagram. Okay, let's start the paragraph. The word literature is really hard to define. Many interpretations are made about the word, but all are incomplete. Some opinion that literature is the mirror of life. Some others say that it is the criticism of life. Whatever may be the controversy about the word, we may say that literature is that which reflects life. The branches of literature are poetry, drama, novel, and short stories. Poetry is of two kinds, imaginative and realistic. Drama is either comedy or a tragedy. Novels are also of many kinds, historical, psychological, realistic, scientific, and original. Short story is that one which stands very close to life in spite of a little scope. In this way, the paragraph is given there about the literature in that poetry, drama, novel, and short story. These all things are mentioned after that type of poetry, type of novel, type of drama, and short story. These all elements are there. And before that, what is the literature? The definition of literature also given there. So answer of this question we will find on the next page because insufficient space. So on the next page the answer is given there. How we have drawn a tree diagram you will find there. So students, you can find there how we have made a tree diagram of literature. First, literature, this word we have written. After that, definition of literature. With the help of that text we have mentioned mirror of life, reflection of life, and criticism of life. After that we have mentioned which branches are there of literature. We have mentioned four branches of literature: poetry, drama, novel, and short stories. After that, two kinds of poetry we have mentioned there: imaginative and realistic. After that, two kinds of drama also mentioned there: comedy and tragedy. After that, there are five types of novel: historical novel, psychological novel, realistic novel, scientific novel, and regional novel. Okay, these all parts we have mentioned there in the diagram. And last one is short story. Okay, close to life, little hope. Only this information is given in the paragraph, so we have only mentioned only that thing. In this way you can draw a tree diagram. आपको याद रखना है ट्री डायग्राम किस तरह से बनाना है, तो आप उसका एक परफेक्ट एग्जांपल देख सकते हो, इसे ट्री डायग्राम कहते हैं। उसके बाद इसमें हमने क्या क्या देखा? टेबल देखा, पाई डायग्राम देखा, और ट्री डायग्राम देखा, फ्लो चार्ट देखा। इस तरह से आपको वर्बल से नॉन वर्बल आप लिख सकते हो। वर्बल से नॉन वर्बल करना मतलब पैराग्राफ रीड करना, उसे समझ लेना और उसमें से मेन पॉइंट्स निकाल के जो भी आपको ग्राफिक निकालने के लिए बोला है वो ग्राफिक अप्रोप्रिएट नहीं निकलना, उसे वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल कहते हैं। मतलब डायग्राम से या इन प्रोवाइडेड इंफॉर्मेशन से डायग्राम बनाना, उसे वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल कहा जाता है। Thank you guys for watching this video. One notice for you, the video about non-verbal to verbal is also on the channel. Find it. Once again, I request you to subscribe my channel and get the new videos related to your syllabus. Students, वर्बल टू नॉन वर्बल ये हमने इस वीडियो में देखा है। जो रिमेनिंग पार्ट है, जिस इसका जो दूसरा पार्ट है कि नॉन वर्बल से वर्बल कैसे बनते हैं, मतलब डायग्राम से पैराग्राफ कैसे बनाते हैं, ये हम लोग नेक्स्ट वीडियो में देखेंगे। वो आपको मेरे चैनल पे मिलेगा। थैंक यू गाइस, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग माय वीडियो। वंस अगेन आई रिक्वेस्ट, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon